channel, just Yough here. So if you didn't catch my last video, I got my ass kicked at the Yough River Lake. Was completely humbled, you know. Fished Saturday at Raystown, barely missed a check. The fishing was really, really tough. We actually almost cashed a check with only 3 fish. So went into Sunday with the game plan of just try to grind out, you know, a limit with 1 kicker. I think, you know, was our game plan. We thought that would have been enough to win, and we were completely wrong. We stayed up the river in largemouth country, you know, because that's where you need to be to catch one of them 4 and 5 pound largemouth. And the big smallies down the lake were biting, and we completely missed out on that bite. So I'm just terribly mad at myself. You know, after winning 2 tournaments at the Yough, really kind of went in there with, you know, kind of cocky, I won't lie. Really arrogant, and thought that we were going to just, you know, it was ours to lose and guys would have to catch them to try to beat us, and man, they all freaking beat us. I mean, we got our asses kicked. So I'm going back to the lake. I want to redeem myself. I want to figure out that down the lake bite. I want to figure out them big smallmouth. If you're the type of guy that, or girl, that gets pissed off after a bad tournament, and you say F the lake, that lake sucks, you know, I'm terrible there, you know, I'm never going back there, or I hope I don't have to go back there for a couple years or whatever. If that's your attitude, then this is probably not the sport for you. Honestly, the people that I watch out for, you know, the guys and girls that, you know, have a bad tournament and go, you know what, I'm going back there tomorrow, or I'm going back out on the lake after weighing to figure out what I did wrong. That's something that's scary. When I lose, that, you know, that really lights the fire for me to go back out to the lake. So it's 2 days later. I'm going back to the Yough Lake. Nobody knows I'm going. I'm just going. Hopefully, maybe we'll catch some fish and, you know, have a video for you guys. If not, no big deal. I just need to, you know, see if I can't figure out them big smallmouth down the lake. So that's the game plan for today. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, we can get a little bit of revenge today on the Yough River Lake. So thanks for watching. Decent start. I don't know if he'll be 15 or not. Just threw it at some boulders. Measure them just for fun. That is the first, oh yeah, 15 and a half. That's the first fish I caught all year at the Yough. Well, first smallmouth I caught on a jig. See if I can catch another one. This is what I've been missing out on. Bigs. That's a 4. Yep, we screwed up on Sunday. Should have come down the lake. That's a 3 3/4 anyhow. Saw him on live scope, pitched up, and I mean, he went right for it. Darn it. Yep, could have used 6 of those. We would have had over 20 by no doubt. Biggin'. Yeah, we done screwed up on Sunday. Another keeper. That one's a 16, 17 incher. Yeah, maybe not 17, but he's at least 16 inches. Measure him just for fun. Yep, 16 and a half. Oh, and we went up that dang river.
the big ones live down here, but usually they don't start biting until mid-November, late October, November, when the water gets down into the 50s. The water's 65. It was 68 on Sunday. Yeah, we just didn't think this would be on down here. Shame on us for not practicing. Shame on us for not keeping it honest. But hey, lesson learned. It won't happen again. That's a jump. Wow. This is a monster. Wow. I don't know yet, but it's pulling like something else. This is insane. Just a high spot out there I threw to. I was snagged, I popped it free, and my line just went slack. This thing's huge. Oh my goodness. I hope he don't come off. I think it's fast. I'm not 100% sure. It come up and jumped. It's coming up. It's a bass. It's not even that big. He's just freaking strong. It's big. Not big as I thought he was. Holy crap. That thing is strong. It's a 4-pounder though. I thought it was one of them 5s. Man, I cannot believe how little. If I would have lost that fish, I would have thought I lost my personal best on this lake. I mean, he's probably not even 4. He's 3.5 maybe. 18-incher. We screwed up on Sunday. There's another one. Another keeper, I think. Yep. Wow. Man, what a difference from Sunday. We were up in that river struggling. No wonder we got our butts kicked. He might not be 15. He'll be close. Smoked it though. Smoked it. He's really close. Yeah, 15.25. That's 5 keepers. I haven't caught a short yet. I think I've kind of figured a little bit something out. This is just a bank that has some points that come off, like secondary points with like shelves on top. The last 2 bites were on top of them shelves, so they might be using them to feed. Might be some crawdads there, not sure, but oh, the joy of fishing rock. There's a big one. I saw a stump, I flipped to it, and this one must have been on that stump. This is another giant. Yeah. It's another 4. He choked that True South Rockstar jig. He's not 4, but 3, 3.75, 3.5 maybe. That's number 6, and they all been over 15, and we've only been fishing for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Caught 6, all keepers. 3 of them very solid. Freaking dogfish. Another good keeper. That fish thought he was a Lake Norman spot. He is 17 inches and fat and healthy. Up there. Another good one. Man, these fish are just so healthy. I mean, just the average fish. I mean, I haven't caught a fish under 15 inches yet today. This is number 8. I got here a little after 3, so we'll say about 3:30. It's 6:15, so in less than 3 hours. That's a 16.5 incher. He was out pretty deep. Wow, that sunset is pretty. Damn it. I pulled up to a mud flat just to live scope, because when you're on a mud flat and you see a fish, they're usually pretty easy to catch. Your jig can't get down into the rocks. Well, I saw one mark. It was this big old 4-pounder. First cast to him, he bit. I can't believe I didn't have the video recording. I was trying to get, dumb me. That sucks. Number 9. That's a 20 incher. That's probably the biggest one today. That's definitely a 4. What a fun afternoon. Another good one. I just can't get over the fact that you're not catching little ones. I mean, he's the shortest one. He actually might not be 15, but look how he's built. A couple years ago, I think it was in 2018 or 2019, they lowered the lake really fast, and what happened was it sucked a lot of the oxygen out of the water, and they had a big walleye kill. Ever since then, the bait has just taken off in this lake, and these smallmouth have just gotten huge. I mean, that thing is the healthiest smallmouth you'll ever find. Well, he's 15.5 as well. I mean, but he's over 2 pounds. I mean, he is just built. Jeez. insane how big these fish are. Well, that was another 4-pounder I tried to boat swing. He had to jig down his throat. I must have had him in that skin.
Well, as you saw, we definitely screwed up during the tournament, not going down the lake and you know, completely ignoring the lower end of the lake and fishing up in the river, and never gave those smallmouth down the lake a chance. Definitely don't think they were biting quite as good in the tournament as they did today. I mean, it was pretty crazy how good they were biting after work today. One, when you have the entire lake to yourself, you figure out a little bit of a pattern. You can follow that pattern without, you know, running into other boats, and other boats aren't messing up the fishing. So it's definitely, the fish bite better when there's nobody on the lake, guaranteed. That, and we had 2 really cold nights between the tournament and today. So I think that's just, you know, driving the fish to start biting a little bit better, and it will continue to be that way for the next couple weeks until, you know, the water gets really, really cold. Learned our lesson, that's for sure. We're definitely not going to make that mistake again. But we have a chance to redeem ourselves this upcoming weekend. Me and Alex are actually driving an hour and a half south down to West Virginia to fish a lake neither one of us has ever been to, saw, anything. Heard it's a really good lake as far as numbers, but I guess there's just no size there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to do a bunch of map study on Google Maps and whatnot. The lake's called Jennings Randolph. We were invited to fish a cancer benefit tournament down there this upcoming Saturday, so that'll be the next fishing trip that I'll be going to. Hopefully have some footage for you guys. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.